everyone, I'm here with a tutorial today. This is going to be how to make your blue eyes pop. I obviously have blue eyes. They're a little bit bluish green. They kind of change depending on, what colors I'm wearing, but for the most part I would say they are blue eyes. So I found that me personally with blue eyes, I find that any kind of golden, bronze, or coppery type shades really complement blue eyes and make them stand out and look even bluer. So this was the look I came up with today, and this is a collab tutorial with my dear friend on here, Jenn, or Mrs. Jenn Marie. She is stunningly beautiful, amazingly sweet. She's also a mom of 5 kids, and she's just so down to earth and beautiful inside and out, and I really truly love her to pieces. So we decided to come up with a tutorial together she's gonna do, I think, how to make brown eyes pop, and I'm doing how to make blue eyes pop. So this was what I came up with, and it is using all drugstore products as well. So I'm using the Wet n Wild Sparkle Till Morning and Drinking a Glass of Shine, and don't forget to stay tuned and subscribe because I will be having a giveaway where I'm giving away these palettes as well. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just stay tuned. Okay, so to start out, you're going to prime your eye, which I have already done. Use whatever primer you have. Then I'm going to be using 2 different Wet n Wild palettes. The first is Drinking a Glass of Shine, which is a matte palette, and then the next one is Sparkle Till Morning. So we're going to start out with the Drinking a Glass of Shine, and I actually will have a giveaway going up in the next few days where you can win one of these palettes. So anyways, start with this color here, the eyelid color, which is kind of like a peachy color, and blending that into the crease. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out here, and I'm going to take it in, but instead of bringing it down my crease, I'm going to kind of take it straight towards my nose. And I have pretty round eyes, so this is going to help kind of elongate the eyes a little bit rather than defining the roundness of them. Okay. Then I'm going to take a mixture of the eyelid color and the brow bone color, and I'm just using a fluffy brush. This is a Sedona Lace EB09. And take primarily just that brow bone color. We're just going to blend this out a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with this color, the crease color, which is a nice dark warm brown. Kind of has like some cranberry-ish tones to it. It's really pretty. Reminds me a lot of like Handwritten from MAC. And we're just going to kind of do the same thing we just did. Take it in the crease. Take it straight. And just kind of blend it out. And then you can drag whatever's left kind of down in a V here. All right, now you're going to take your Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze, and you can use your finger. When I already have color placed in my crease, I find it's easier to use a brush, so this is just a concealer brush that I'm using, and I'm just going to put this all over the lid. You could also use a gold cream shadow if you want. I just decided to use a bronze one just because the color is pretty golden, and to kind of tone it down so it's just not as gold. I'm just placing this all over the lid. All right. Then you're going to go in with the Sparkle Till Morning palette, and I'm going to use this really pretty kind of golden bronze shade here. And I find that these golden tones really make blue eyes pop. Just the contrast of your blue eyes with gold bronzy shades just is really beautiful. And I'm just using a MAC 239 brush. And we're just going to pat this over that bronze shade. I'm taking it into the inner corner and just all over the lid. For my inner corner, I'm going to take just a small detailed brush like this. This is from Sigma. It's the Shader Lid E56. And I'm going to take a combination of the champagne and then the golden color. Just kind of go back and forth in between the two. We're going to just put that on the inner corner. And then I'm going to just take it up just a little bit. This color again, that crease color, and that same brush that we used to apply it, I'm going to just kind of define this outer V a little bit more. I'm just taking the tip of it and I'm going down and then into the corner. Then I'm going to switch to another fluffy brush. These are the little short blending brushes, and I'm going to take a combination of this nice sparkly chocolate brown and a tiny bit of the black, and I'm just going to start stamping it right into this outer corner. And I'm doing like a combination of stamping and just kind of small little swirls, but I'm keeping it, you know, underneath that crease. That's your blending brush that you used to stamp on that reddish color. And we're just going to kind of blend that out. And then go back in with your Sonia Kashuk brush and that brow bone color that we used. And just kind of blend this all out. Take that small little detailed brush we used before, go in with a little bit of that champagne color and the golden color we put on our inner corner. And just take this right at the highest point of your brow, just to kind of highlight that a little bit. Now, just in case you lost any of that color on your lid, you can go ahead and just reapply it. To take a little bit of that sparkly brown color and just run that right along the lash line. My eyes with the Milani Liquify Metallic Liner, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Precise to do my wing, and I will be right back. Just contoured with NYX blush in taupe, and I realized I wasn't recording. So anyways, this is the True Match blush from L'Oreal in C3 C4 Tender Rose. You guys have heard me talk about this before. Just a really nice natural pink. For my highlight, I'm just going to use Pin Up from Hard Candy. Just a really pretty kind of soft beigey highlight. Doesn't really add any color, just kind of gives that really pretty sheen. This is just a little duo fiber brush. Nude taupe. Maybe I'll do smooth taupe. Nice nude lip. And this is from Maybelline. It was limited edition. So basically I look like I have no lips. And I'm going to put a little tiny bit of Ferris Nude over it from L'Oreal. And I'm going to top it off with a little bit of Peach Petal lip gloss. I hardly ever do nude lips, so it feels very strange. But let's zoom out so you can see the final look. You're awfully far away there. All right, so that's the final look. I think that, like I said before in the tutorial, any kind of gold, bronzy shades really make your blue eyes or even green eyes pop. Just the contrast of the golden, copper, bronze shades, any of those kind of really pretty warm shades look really great with blue eyes. So this was the tutorial, and that's the look I came up with. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and don't forget to check out Jenn's video down below. I will, of course, make sure I leave it down below, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!